'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
No stockings were hung by the chimney. Who cares? They muttered in blue light from blank tick-tock stairs.
The children were scrolling their phones in their bed, while visions of content danced in their head.
And Mom in her jammies and Dad in his sweats would not give in to St. Nick's jolly threats.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like the flash, tore open the curtains, and was met with a crash.
The moon on the glass of the cracked iPhone screen reflected a creature so hideous, so mean.
With a growl and sharp hooves that stepped on my throat, 'twas an 8-foot-tall man, who was also a goat.
With curly-Q horns that could take down a bus, I knew in a moment this must be Krampus.
More rapid than 5G, his lashes they came, and he whistled and shouted and rained down on me pain.
How dare you be cheerless? How dare you be cold? Your whole heart is rotted by the blackest of mold. Your children don't listen, they do what they want. All viral craze dances they incessantly flaunt. They don't care about Christmas, they only care about likes. Subscribe to my channel, they say into their mics. I tell you, their skulls, they will be kaput when I stomp them to stuffing with my cloven foot.
As I let out a gasp and accepted my fate, he said,
Don't be dramatic, it isn't too late. Go, wake up your children with a smile so wide that it scares away all of their darkness inside. Drag them downstairs and strike up a tune. Sing every last carol from midnight till noon.
He stepped off my neck and said,
Go and be merry.
So I ran to my kids, so nervous, so wary. Come on, my darlings, get up out of bed. I take back every bad thing that I've said about Christmas, about Santa, about spreading good cheer, about there's no such thing as a flying reindeer.
But the children were nestled all snug in their beds, sound asleep with nary a thought in their heads. The Krampus he followed and kicked in a wall, growled,
That simply will not do. Not do at all.
He roared like a bat out of hell in their faces, and with that the children were off to the races. In a blink of an eye they were standing downstairs, crying and shaking and saying their prayers.
I brought down our stockings and joined them with joy, hung them on the chimney, hugged my girl and my boy.
With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, Krampus ordered us,
Sing, there is nothing to dread, unless you are faking. Then, of course, you'll be dead.
We caroled all night till we all lost our voices. It wasn't as if there were alternate choices.
And Krampus? He laughed until he hurt his belly. That pesky farm animal Machiavelli.
Who'd have guessed that this creature was a jolly old elf? I laughed at the irony, in spite of myself.
He spoke not a word, but turned with a jerk, met my offhanded chuckle with a triumphant smirk.
And then to my children he graciously thanked, as he broke off his horn, and my stomach he shanked.
As I lay bleeding, offspring to my side, I heard them proclaim,
We're like trending worldwide.
It turns out my wife had been hiding since 5 and streaming the whole thing upon Facebook Live.
Krampus looked in the camera, warned.
You'd better behave, or next year you'll be the ones in your grave.
Keep in mind, at this point I'm not technically dead, though I was starting to feel quite light in the head.
The goat man conceded,
I guess I should go.
then promptly disappeared into the snow.
But I heard him exclaim, galloping out of sight.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.